I found this Hot Wheels Corvette in the trash, and it reminded me of a childhood dream I had to own my own Corvette. It would just take a little hard work. So we made it over here to Caden's house. And on our last trade-off, Caden donated that four-wheeler frame to give us the ability to donate our bicycle to someone in need. So now we've made it all the way up to this ATV frame. The tires look pretty good. I made this Facebook post looking to trade ATV frame with good tires, hoping I could find the right person because tires aren't cheap. I figured, worst comes to worst, I could always scrap the ATV frame. It weighed about 300 pounds with the motor. With the way prices of scrap are right now, I figured I could get at least 15 or 20 bucks for it. But sure enough, a message came in. Someone needed the tires and could possibly use that top end for another project they have. While I was looking to trade the four-wheeler frame for something else, he offered me cash. Will you take $50 for the four-wheeler frame? I had to make a decision. Was I going to do only trading, or was I going to incorporate cash? I got to thinking, and after realizing my ultimate goal to get to a Corvette, why wouldn't I take cash? Why would I limit my resources? It just reminds me of an old saying I've heard. It depends on what extent you're willing to go to achieve the goals you desire. And while I drew inspiration from Tom McDonald, who traded a paperclip all the way up to a house, I'm a totally different guy. My intention is to use my knowledge and resources to achieve my goal faster. So I just met Patrick. He was wanting to come way out of his way to meet me over here.
Hey, listen, he told me his final goal, and hey, I support him because I've been there and done the same thing, but on a different level, so I can relate to, you know, his struggles. And he's trying to do something. I'm going to help him out, so I'm going to buy the parts for it from him that I have no clue what I'm going to do with it. I'm hoping I can figure out something, but I want to see what he does. I do further business with him, and we'll see where he gets.
We loaded up that ATV frame, and now I was sitting on $50 cash. Well, we got 50 bucks. Now I gotta find something to do with it. I'm gonna post this on Facebook, see what kind of offers I get. Gas, then triple your value. A pig, and that'll 7x your value. Or I could buy more gas, or 7 gallons of gas to be specific. But the problem with gas is it goes bad. Now diesel, that's an idea. But I think the last comment said it best. Not much nowadays. Good luck, man. So I asked my dad if he wanted to make a trade. And of course, he's like, I have too much junk. Matter of fact, I have so much junk. Just take this scrap metal off of the lot so we can get it cleaned up. So I got a lot of prepared steel, you know, all that. Then these 2 big buckets here. And then I got some aluminum breakage. This is gonna be 10, and they'll consider that little bucket of 10. But I'm gonna go up there and see what kind of money I can get out of this little load here. If I had to guess, I'd say 40 bucks, maybe 50. We'll just have to see when I get there. And that's like free money, right? So we had a donation of some scrap metal. You can see it on my face. That left me with my second dilemma. Do I take donations and add them to the trade up challenge? Well, we already took a donation and did a good charity with it. Prepared steel and aluminum breakage. I'm always hustling to get an extra dime. And if I get free money, hey, if it just takes a little work. So of course we ran the loaded scrap metal to the scrap yard. And then I started to pull away. And you can see it, only for a few frames in this time-lapse video. A beautiful blue bike that caught my eye. In turn, while I was at the scrap yard, I saw a motorcycle. It looked pretty decent. I figured they would want a few $100 for it. I took up the scrap metal to the front and I asked what I made. I made 50 bucks. Honestly, I wasn't even sure I was going to incorporate this 50 bucks into the trade-up challenge. I asked what the guy wanted for the motorcycle. Guess what he said? $100. I had to go take a better look at this motorcycle and see what I could figure out. And honestly, I only had $100 in my wallet. I thought about buying it and replacing the $50 for the trade-up challenge. But honestly, I don't have time to run multiple trades and buying and selling as many things as possible. I want to really dedicate all my time to this trade-up challenge. So I bought it. So of course, as you can see, we got a motorcycle, y'all. The trade-up series, how do you go from a Hot Wheels car to a freaking motorcycle? This is what it looks like before I give her a bath. While I'm still gonna call this the trade-up challenge, I really just want to show people that even if you're in a tough spot or a tight situation, A little hard work, dedication, and the goodwill of other people can get you to your goals. Not that we've reached our end goal by any means. I guess the name of my channel says it better. It's just not a game. I mean, I already had to put money behind a tube tire patch kit for the bicycle. I've already accepted donations. And I've already traded my objects for cash. And a little more elbow grease and we'll have this motorcycle running. Since the goal of this series is to inspire people, I do need to lay out a few ground rules. These are my 5 rules. I will not do side jobs for any money or use cash I already have to benefit the Trade Up Challenge. I will not accept cash donations for the Trade Up Challenge. I will make sure that every step in this process is clear to make sure I don't lose anybody. I will not obtain my Corvette by borrowing money to get it. And the last rule, the one I think is most important, there will be no quitting until we get our Corvette. So the next question is, where do we go from here?